Alright guys, we're going to come back for another shave. We're going to be using something new to the den. And this is long rifle soaps. So this scent is the Saranac scent, and as you can see there, pine, juniper, and snow. So, first time using long rifle. I've known about them for a while, but so this, to me, the pine and juniper kind of create this nice like evergreen, and it just has that kind of unique like tart berryness that juniper brings. And then I feel like the snow aspect, which is more of putting a setting in your mind rather than an actual scent note, just kind of creates like this like crisp feel to it. Yeah, I think it's real nice. So it's a somewhat firm soap, but good scent. I could see it being really good like as a candle fragrance. So there's that. I do enjoy it. So that's what we're going to be using today. I got it in my Lancaster bowl as always. I'm going to be getting another straight razor shave in today. I'm going to be using my Wild West Brushworks. It's their old coin in the Snowdrift handle here with the 24mm Boss Knot synthetic. So let's get that going. So gonna have a good shave hopefully today. See what this long rifle soaps is all about. They seem to have a decent social media presence. I see their stuff pop up on a fairly regular basis. I don't see them so often in Shave of the Day's pictures, but we're going to give them a shot regardless. I didn't even really take a peek at the ingredients list. Maybe I will here in a second. Actually, let's do that right now. So water, locally sourced tallow, so it is a tallow. Palm stearate, coconut oil, potassium hydroxide, castor oil, unrefined shea butter, babassu oil, lanolin, oat extract, fragrance, pine essential oil. Okay. So, a fairly short ingredients list, but looks like they have some key elements in there. Tallow, shea butter. Always good to see those. It's whipping up pretty nicely. Doesn't look like it's gonna need a whole hell of a lot of water, but we'll see what it's capable of here. Here's kind of like get some light in there. Yeah, it looks like it's taking on a nice sheen fairly quickly. Just want to see how much water this is actually going to absorb. I've dipped my tips of the brush in the water about 4 times now, just to see. And it seems like it just keeps absorbing it. It's looking really good. So let's give it a shot. I got some coffee with cream this morning. So I still got that little kind of pimple right here that I took off on the last one. I don't know. We're going to try to avoid chopping that again, but we'll see what happens. I get to talking and sometimes I just roll right over it anyhow. So, the scent strength is probably about a 5, right at mid. So that's good. Feels pretty good on the face. like I said, it kind of creates almost like a candle that you might have in your house, like during Christmas time. Kind of creates that type of vibe. Not bad. I like it. I wouldn't, this is kind of a for casual use type thing. Personal enjoyment. I don't think this is date night or even like an office type, a wear to work type scent. Probably just a casual use, knocking around the house type thing. So, looks pretty good though. Alright, so back with the straight again. Alright, so I see that Lancaster's going to be releasing some more towels here soon. Today, I think, actually. So if you had interest in one of those black sheep towels, I would definitely check out his Etsy store, Lancaster Razorworks. I was kind of thinking it'd be cool if he offered up some different colored ones. I know I myself would have interest in a red Lancaster towel. That'd be pretty badass. I think if he started off with kind of like a red and blue drop, I think that would go over pretty well. All right, so far so good. I saw a couple people have like 2 or 3 Lancaster towels. I need to step my game up. All right, let's remember to go with the grain. Feels a little bit awkward. I think when I'm doing that there, maybe I should switch to maybe this grip. I feel like sometimes I just get going with the grip and I kind of forget to switch, or I try to just make the grip that I have currently work. And I kind of forget to maneuver it a bit. Gotta kind of watch out for that guy. I saw in one of CDB's recent videos, he was kind of replying to some feedback where people were saying that the carve was overrated. Maybe it was even on the live stream, I don't remember. But I don't believe that at all. I mean, it has a hell of a lot of hype around it. I don't believe that it's overrated at all. I've found the hype to be quite real. And compared to other, luxury or the more, premium DE offerings, I found that it was, you know, fairly priced. It was, you know, priced just marginally cheaper than its competitors. And it was also, like, just as high quality. Kind of pull down on my chest with my hand. Probably off camera, but that's what I'm doing. Kind of pulling the skin down like that. Still awkward with my left hand. I think getting dexterity on my left hand is gonna take some time. It just is. Kind of slow, deliberate strokes, you know? About a wound, healed up quite nice. Alright, that was a good pass one there. We'll go ahead and get some water on. Smooth pass one. I tuned into the Friday YouTube live stream that IAMCDB did, Chris. That was fun. I was doing some yard work, so I was kind of in and out. I put my phone in my pocket and I was just kind of letting it play while I sprayed some weeds. But it was definitely sounded like a fun time. I also, I was kind of skipping back and forth between that and the lather battle that Heather from Zingari and Jack from the virtual Groomroom had. And it looked like they were having a pretty fun time too. Jack had lather all over his face. He called himself Lather Man. Oh man, he looked like a goofball. He created peaks with the lather all over his face. So I think somebody commented that he looked like Wolverine from the X-Men. It was pretty fucking funny. All right, let's get some more lather on. John from Latherhog tagged me in a 5 soaps for spring tag video, so we can look forward to that coming up. I haven't started dialing in my choices, but I will soon. Those lists are always fun to make, and we're well into spring now, so it's about time. So we look forward to that video coming soon. John himself made a pretty damn good list. This soap's nice. The scent strength's maintaining. The lather stability seems like it's maintaining. Has plenty of slickness for the shave. I find nowadays every new soap that I try, slickness is almost not even. It's not even a bother to me. All right, against the grain. Slickness is almost a given nowadays. I'd only really worry about it maybe if you were buying like a mass-produced product. That's about the only time I'd really worry about it. I think when I'm taking the razor from one side of my face to the other side of the face, I end up having lather on both sides of the blade. And so when I'm cutting, one lather is wiping off and it looks like I'm not actually getting it, but I'm getting it. I wanted to clarify something because I had that rant on my last video and I really didn't want to touch back on it. But me and David did have a talk. I also talked with CDB a little bit. He kind of, I think he tried to pull like the OG move and kind of step in and make sure, you know, everything was all right, which is respectable. But me and David talked too, and he pointed out some faults in what I said, and I did my research. I went back and watched my video and his video. And he never said anything about small channels, so I just want to clear that up. Never said anything about small channels. That was my bad. I think I kind of inferred maybe that's what he was talking about. He never once said that, so that was my bad. Never said anything about small channels. He kept it broad, and it wasn't a pointed attack, so, or a pointed rant, I should say, on any one person. So that was my bad. I still stand behind like the broader meaning of what I said. Just kind of, you know, setting boundaries for any of the old heads trying to set boundaries, but I stand behind what I said when it comes to old heads kind of overstepping, you know what I mean? But I definitely made some mistakes in my rant, and so I just wanted to clear that up. I didn't, you know, tell David I was gonna clear it up. I felt like it's the right thing to do to clear that up. He never said anything about small channels. And I'm still gonna watch David's stuff. I have nothing, no grudge or anything. So just clear that up. No grudge. Still gonna watch his channel. I still enjoy his content. So I made a mistake on that part of the rant. Everything else, I still stand by. I don't want anybody overstepping, thinking that they're gonna tell me what to do on my videos. Wow. Feels smooth. I think that edge is holding very nicely. I'm impressed because I don't want to send it off for honing anytime soon. I just want to keep working on my craft here. Very nice. Let's check and see how we did. Feeling nice. And I'm feeling good with my left hand as well as my right hand. I'm feeling good with it, but I don't feel like 100% comfortable. And I definitely don't have my speed down, that's for damn sure. With my right hand, I feel pretty secure in my strokes and you know, my grip and everything. With my left hand, it's just not there yet. Feels pretty good. Yeah, it feels actually pretty good. So we'll just go with that. Go ahead and rinse this off. I think Zingari Man's gonna have Mantic 59 on next for the lather challenge, the lather battle. So that should be pretty fun to watch. I'm happy everybody that took my recommendation on these Lancaster towels, I'm happy that they are enjoying them. Like I said, I think the drop is today, Saturday. I reposted it on my Instagram, but for the life of me, I didn't plan on buying one because I already have one, but I don't remember what time he said the drop was going to be, but hopefully anybody interested could swing over there and grab one. And maybe recommend a color that you'd like to see. Send Andre a message and recommend a color. I think it would be cool if he put some colors. You know, he could leave the whole black lining, but if he added some colors, I think that would be fantastic. I think a bright red one would be awesome. Or like a purple. So, for my birthday, I have a brush being commissioned by good old Milton at Turn and Shave. I sent him my ideas, and he sent me a rough picture of the brush that's been turned and everything, but it hadn't been polished. And I gotta say, it's looking good. I'm excited to get it in the den. Probably in the next week or so, we'll see it. All right. Got some coffee with cream there. Another new product. This one was sent along by Jack as a birthday gift. And this one is a Maol Grooming Helioteris Aftershave. I've heard that, I've seen this as many wet shavers' favorite aftershave. Not necessarily the scent, but the performance. So this is kind of like a fougere, like a wild fougere with a nice citrus burst. Yeah, it's nice. I wouldn't say it's in the same vein as the Saranac from Long Rifle. Well, they're both kind of green. But I'd say they're green in different ways. Like the Saranac is green because of the pine. Fuck it, we'll get some everywhere. I've heard this shit's good, so I'm just gonna get it everywhere. The Saranac's green because of the pine, and then it has that kind of tart berry from the juniper. Whereas this is kind of more like carnivorous and like fern type green. And then it has like a bright citrus top. So I'd say they're in the same, category, but it's like they're on opposite sides of the fucking valley. So it's like we can see each other, but we got a lot of distance between us, you know what I mean? Oh, and that's nice. I actually, since I got this, I looked on Maol's website. Maol, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people have fucking trouble with it. Who cares, though? Feels good on the face. Definitely feels good. But I was looking into, they had an Island Man one. And then they had Marlowood, which was the other one that I really had interest in. So I think in the future I'll probably look into picking those up. Anyhow, we had ourselves a good shave. No cuts, creepers, weepers, nicks, or irritation. No bubbles, no troubles, like CDB says. We should get him a shirt or a hat or something that has that whole list of shit on it, or a poster for his backdrop. Anyhow, we had ourselves a good shave and a nice bounce back from that negativity on the last shave, so everything's all good. So have yourselves a good weekend. I know I will, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.